pressure, Joyce! I almost got it on the city property. Let them deal with it.
It's unbelievable. I mean, you could supply an African village for a week with the water he used to move that paper cup.
You say the same thing every Saturday. Come away from the window if it's so annoying.
You can set your bloody watch back.
Get fishing shoes dirty!
If we ever get into that much of a routine, Margaret, just shoot me.
What's so different about us? We do the same thing every Saturday.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Every Saturday morning we go shopping at the mall at 10 o'clock sharp.
Oh, God, look at the time. William, Elizabeth. I'll take the dogs out to do their business. You make the list. We don't want to get caught in traffic. That's a very good girl, Elizabeth. Very good. Very good indeed. And William, anything from you? I didn't think so. It's always the same thing every day. Elizabeth never does this, you know. No, she can go at the drop of a hat, anytime, anywhere. I just don't get it. You eat at the same time, you sleep at the same time, you do everything at the same time. Why can't you do your business at the same time? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not like Elizabeth and I don't have anything better to do, you know. Well, Elizabeth doesn't. She's just a dog. But I do. So will you please go? Right. Fine. Let's go home. I mean, honestly, is it too much to ask that you two try and coordinate your bowel movements a little more carefully, thereby showing a little consideration for the feelings of others? All right, come on, let's go.
Everything all right?
No, William refuses to go. Yeah, Elizabeth goes within 4 minutes of getting to the park. Well, today it was actually close to 3.5 minutes. 3:31 to be precise.
You time the dogs doing their business.
William just sits there. He must have to go.
Look, the dogs will do their business when they're good and ready.
But think about it, Margaret. If William doesn't do his first bit of business until night, when Elizabeth is...
Why don't you just get the car?
All I'm saying, Margaret, is it wouldn't hurt for William and Elizabeth to practice a bit of synchronicity.
Oh, enough, Bob.
Look at all those people. Go, go, go. And why? Because they're all consumers, Margaret. Consumers bent on, consumption. Obsessed with the pointless acquisition of mass-produced products, in a vain effort to bring some meaning into their shallow, pathetic lives. Did you remember to add tube socks to the list?
Yes, and a jar of pickles.
Oh, good. I love...
Bob, look out!
Margaret, are you all right?
I think so. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, buddy, you all right?
Yeah, fine. Thank you. I am fine. Oh, I have to get out of the car. Oh God. I've never felt so alive. Margaret, your dress, it's never looked so red.
I feel like I've woken from a long sleep.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how many people have died without ever having really lived.
Bob?
Yes?
I want to live. I want to feel my adrenaline pumping, my breath coming in short gasps, my heart pounding to bursting.
Margaret, it's broad daylight.
We've been given a second chance, a chance to do something with our lives.
You're right, Margaret. We've got to grab hold of life and take it for all it's worth. And I know just the place to start. Excuse me, is this the cue for the Grim Reaper? Well, we're looking for some pulse-pounding excitement.
You ever been on the Grim Reaper before?
No, but we hear it's very exciting.
Last time I rode this thing, I puked my guts out.
Let's not sit behind them. Thank you. Bob, do you really think this thing is safe?
Oh, Margaret, that's just there to scare you. I mean, they put these rides up and take them down every weekend. I mean, these people are professionals. It's perfectly safe.
I suppose you're right. Bob, I think our lives were spared today for a higher purpose than just thrill-seeking.
We were given a message, Margaret. A second chance to rid our lives of the mundane. We're teetering on the edge of a new beginning.
Yeah, and about to plummet to your death.
I don't know what they're so upset about. I'm sure I'm not the first person to throw up on this ride. Oh, I'm absolutely famished. I could eat a horse. Oh, this is fantastic. You know, the only thing that's really missing is a pickle.
Bob, I've been making a list.
Oh, good. Don't forget the pickles.
No, it's a list of all the things we've never done.
And?
And it's a lot longer than the list of the things we have done.
I always wanted to travel more. When I was in dental school, I always envied the students who managed to find themselves by, crossing the Sahara in a Land Rover, or paddling to the source of the Limpopo in a dugout canoe, or something like that.
Well, you can still do that. It's not too late.
Oh, I don't know. Seems like a lot of trouble to go to just to find myself. Besides, what would I be doing up the Limpopo in the first place?
Oh, we could go to Sudbury to see that big nickel. We've been meaning to do that for a long time. And you never know, you might find yourself there.
Great. Sudbury. What else?
Well, there's Wawa. They've got a giant goose. Well, it's still not too late for us to have children.
A giant goose, you say?
Maybe we won't have children right now, but until we, decide, it doesn't mean we can't make a difference to another young life. I've been thinking about those teenagers we saw at the roller coaster. It was sad. They seemed so aimless.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's the kind of people the roller coaster attracts. You're not going to see venture capitalists and tax attorneys lined up for tickets, are you?
Still, there must be something I can do to help them.
I suppose you could always try and find some young victim of society and slap some sense into them. Me, I prefer the inner life, the life of the mind. Margaret, think of all the great works of art, the paintings, the sculptures, the noblest expression of human aspiration. Absolutely fascinating. Inspiring. Moving. Deeply, deeply moving. Oh, now this. What is this?
The Plantains by Montieri. The sensuality of the plantains is contrasted with the austere depiction of the gardeners as a rebellion against the then current notion that man was superior to nature.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, you can see that.
Really? Hell's Hydrant by Roberto Cellino.
A fire hydrant on fire. What do you suppose he meant by that?
A masterful synthesis of neoclassicism and postmodernist sensibilities, using everyday objects in a New World tableau.
Oh, well, that would certainly give the dogs pause for thought. Hey, what's this?
A garbage can.
Oh, yes. The simplicity of the title is what makes this piece that much more compelling. It's bold realism, attention to subtle detail. I mean, you can almost smell the garbage.
Well, I could certainly use their help this week. I'm giving a foot care seminar. Thank you very much, Mrs. Selby. Yes, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Oh, who was that?
Dorothy Selby, Joyce's cousin. She works for the Ministry of Corrections. I'm going to supervise a couple of girls who've been sentenced to community service.
Oh, God. I hope they're not going to be hanging around here nicking the silverware and making long-distance phone calls.
Oh, of course they won't. It's a good thing if that's your attitude.
Oh, I'm sorry, Margaret. Of course, you're right. I suppose my mind is on, bigger issues. I don't think art really answers the timeless questions. Like, who are we? Where are we going? Questions dealt with in the great books of literature.
What's that? You going to read Canterbury Tales?
Yeah, well, it's widely considered to be the first novel.
No, it isn't. Daniel Defoe's A Journal of the Plague Year is.
Oh, right, yeah. I think I'll go read in the living room.
Teenage Offenders and Rehabilitation Services, female search.
I don't know how anyone can read this. Pfeiffe kindly Croffer Bjorn.
It's Old English. That's the way they taught back then.
Well, no wonder everyone was illiterate.
We use this room for community services. Nutrition, yoga class, that sort of thing. Tonight it's a seminar on foot care for the pregnant woman. We just need someone to set up the chairs, arrange the tables, and then put everything away afterwards.
Angie and Cheryl can definitely do that.
They're not violent or anything, are they?
Oh, no. They're basically good girls, just going through a rough patch. Some of them don't have much by way of example at home, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I think people should have to take a test before they're allowed to become a parent.
Oh, believe me, I couldn't agree more. Oh, sugar! I've got 12 more clients to see today. Now, the girls will be here at 7. They have their community service time cards. You have to sign off on every hour they work. That's how their sentence is served.
I understand.
Good luck. Oh, and thank you for doing this. You never know. You could make a real difference in these girls' lives.
And I just want to say that I wouldn't have been named class valedictorian and wouldn't have graduated with the highest marks anyone's ever heard of, found a cure for athlete's foot, thus ridding the world of the plague of the 20th century, without the help and gentle guidance of my mentor and friend, Margaret Fish.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for what?
Oh, nothing.
Hey, neighbor, what you got there?
Oh, you know, a few reading projects. Voltaire, Hawthorne, Swift, Milton.
Milton, eh? You mean, what in me is dark illuminate, what is low raise and support that to the height of this great argument, that I may assert the eternal providence and justify the ways of God to man. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but, is that the guy? Or did you mean Milton Berle? You know, for a guy who wore a dress, he had pretty good legs. All 3 of them.
No, you were right the first time.
Well, have fun.
Yeah, thanks. Bloody Philistine.
Oh, dear. Where are those girls? Oh, well.
Oh, hey! We're looking for Mrs. Fish.
Oh, I'm Dr. Fish, and weren't you supposed to be here at 7?
I thought it was 7-ish.
Well, I'm Margaret, and I hope we'll have fun. Well, perhaps fun isn't the right word for it, but I hope you'll think of me more as a friend than an authority figure. Perhaps friend is too strong. I just hope we'll all get along.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
I'm Cheryl, and this is Angie.
You are such a suck.
This is non-smoking environment.
Did you ever testify against me? Can either of you girls break into a car?
Quinn?
I locked my keys in.
Sure.
No problem. Just your own car you want broken into? Yeah. Okay, whatever.
In 50 years, it'll all be electronic, man. You won't even need books. You'll be able to download directly into your cerebral cortex.
Oh, that music, my God, it's brain-numbing. How long have I been listening to this drivel? No wonder so many dentists commit suicide. That's it. You know, music is my métier. Hey there, can you turn off that hideous music and find a classical music station? Oh, that's better. The great composers, yeah, the colour, the emotion, the fire.
We're here.
You're over 3 hours late. The seminar's over.
Oh no, you mean we missed it? What a tragedy.
Come on, Angie.
So, you got anything you want us to put away?
It's all done now.
Okay, just sign us up for 4 hours and we'll go.
You didn't do anything.
Hey, I got better things to do than hang around here.
Like what? Ride the roller coaster?
Hey, I didn't ask to be born.
Well, nobody did. What's that got to do with anything?
I know my rights.
What right? You don't have any rights. You're at the mercy of the system. If you take responsibility for your own actions, then everything might change. Why can't you see that?
You could have signed the card or not.
No, I'm not.
Fine. We'll see about that.
Angie, where are we going? Angie doesn't mean anything. She's just got problems, you know.
Hurry up before she pukes on you.
I gotta go with Angie. She kind of looks out for me.
You should look out for yourself.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Mrs. Selby?
Yes?
Margaret Fish, from the Women's Clinic. Angie and Cheryl?
Oh, my goodness. Yes, of course. Come in. Sit down. I'm just a little behind on my paperwork.
It's just that I'm afraid I'm not having much success with the girls. They never keep their appointments, they don't listen to a word I say, and today they wanted me to sign their time cards for hours they hadn't worked.
Did you sign them?
No, of course not.
Perhaps you should, dear.
What?
You see, the sooner they get through their hours, the sooner they're out of the system, and we're able to make room for other girls who need our help, which in turn increases the size of our budget.
But they're not getting any help. They're just learning that it's okay to lie and cheat the system.
You have to go along if you want to get along.
Bob?
Yes, in here. Oh, how was your meeting?
Oh, terrible. Maybe you're right. Maybe the smart thing is to develop a rich inner life. I was just being naive to think I could make a difference in the world.
Oh, now don't be too hard on yourself, Margaret. I mean, society needs people who try, even if they fail miserably.
Well, all the probation officer was interested in was increasing the size of our budget.
Sad but true. But money's what makes the world go round.
How's the music? How many symphonies have you listened to?
It's hard to pick up the full range of the music with this crappy sound system we've got.
But we just bought it 6 months ago. You said it was state of the art.
Ah, yes. But do you know there have been whole new advances in the subwoofer field that make quality listening easy and affordable?
But I thought we were going to turn our backs on rampant consumerism.
Margaret, we owe this to Mozart.
Beethoven.
I beg pardon?
We're listening to Beethoven.
I'm not going to play favourites, Margaret. These new supermalls really are the wave of the future.
Yes, these prices are unbeatable.
And where else could you buy a stereo system and a jar of pickles?
And not only that, you can get club points and a discount on your pharmaceuticals.
Up ahead. That woman's child just wandered off. We can get ahead of her. Come on, Margaret.
Hey, Dr. Fish. It's me, Cheryl. Remember? The community service program?
Oh, Cheryl. You work here?
First day.
Oh, that's great.
Dr. Fish, I wanted to tell you thanks. Thanks for what you said the other night about looking out for myself. I left with Angie and I was thinking, duh, am I her dog? I started thinking about what you said about personal responsibility.
Well, that's wonderful, Cheryl. And what about Angie?
Oh, she's good. In fact, she's working here now.
Oh, really? Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I guess you did a lot more good than you thought, Margaret.
Yeah, except with a record, she can't handle cash, or merchandise, or anything valuable, really.
What have they got to doing then?
Oh, they've got her in the parking lot, running up shopping carts.